Good morning. Henry Timmons coming to you from my home here in Port Credit Lakeview. Thanks for tuning in. Quite an April Fool's Day. Snow squalls and a minus 7 wind chill factor. Anyway, I told you about last week's meeting of Inspiration Port Credit at Clark Hall, which is 161 Lakeshore Road West. Here's my report in my opinion. There were a series of long-winded speakers who would serve well to cure the worst case of insomnia. There was talk about the future of the 80 acres of Imperial Oil Brown lands, which are south and west of Mississauga Road and Lakeshore. It was vague, with Good Witch of the North talk of an idyllic community. And there was a strange paradox that the area with the greatest contamination would be slated for high-density residential development. Actually, the only residential development would be this high density. A series of pictures, artists' renditions, and diagrams were displayed in a PowerPoint presentation with a nauseating drone of pseudo-intellectuals in the background. Finally, we had a setup of 3 tables where we could watch, listen, learn, and participate in discussions. In spite of the combined implications of this property and number 1 Port Street, I was told they were separate matters to be dealt with separately. No, they are not. They are clearly tied together, and development must be done in a coordinated way. I believe that Canada Lands, which is the federal government, which is us, should grant number 1 Port Street to the City of Mississauga for public development. This can be an outright grant or a 100-year lease. The City of Mississauga has shown that they can run marinas. The Promenade Marina is run very well and with a surplus budget. They should run the Port Credit Marina and develop it like it's the last land available. It should be for the people. It should be a destination place, maybe the new Ontario Place. These developments, both at Imperial Oil and number 1 Port Street, will affect the way we live in Port Credit for generations. Let's not screw this up. Stay tuned and get involved. And if you have any questions, contact me at 905-334-0999 or drop me a line at henrytimmons@live.ca or visit me again at henryhomes.ca. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.